We start off in West Africa, where one of the Nigerian schoolgirls kidnapped by Boko Haram militants more than 7 years ago is freed and is reunited with her family. Now, Ruth Pogo returned with 2 children after 7 years when she was kidnapped.
All right, well, nearly 300 schoolgirls, mostly aged between 12 and 17 back then, were abducted by Boko Haram, and that was back in April 2014 from Chibok in northeast Nigeria, and which sparked quite a lot of international outcry and the hashtag Bring Back Our Girls campaign for their release. So this is a bit of good news. So, well, after how many years? 7 years in Boko Haram captivity, she finally gained her release.
And she's back with 2 children. That's what the report says. 2 children after 7 years of being kidnapped. Wow. I mean, I'm sure it comes with mixed feelings. The parents on one hand are quite excited to have the child back, but not just the parents. They have become grandparents. You can see from that video there, she has one of the child, presumably a female. That's one of the children she's holding on to. She looks quite healthy. But I mean, they also went to see the governor of the state. Yes, this is a child who went away 7 years ago as a child and is returning as a mother of 2 children.
I really want, try to wonder how she can, reintegrate herself back into society, back into her family. Yes, her family will be happy to have her, but the trauma she has gone through. But let's listen to the governor.
A platform that will allow us to get more of them. Calling upon the parents of the Chibok girls to give maximum cooperation to the Borno State government and the Nigerian military so that we can work together and see how we can get the remaining ones.
At
the same time,
all right, so that's one of the latest from the Chibok saga. One of the girls returning after 7 years, but this time with 2 children.
And this is a sad situation because, I mean, 7 years ago when a lot of this started, and now 2021 where we are, what have we done about it? I mean, it brings back the Safe School Initiative project that was launched that same year when this happened. In fact, the following month.
Can we still talk about the Safe School Initiative?
It was done so that schools that are high risk or again positions or in locations where kidnapping is at bay would be something would be done about.
Because it looks like that initiative is more or less null and void or obsolete. Yes, we have the the governors and the political bigwigs making photo ops with this family. We are happy to have her back. Not to say the least. But
whatever happened to the remaining over 100 girls that are still in captivity? Whatever happened to them? What's their fate? I mean, we're getting information that some of these children have escaped, and she might not be the only one. There are other people who have also escaped. But what happens to the fate of the over 100 girls that are still in captivity? This is from the kidnap that happened over 7 years ago. Let's not forget, over 700 children have been kidnapped. Over 11 schools have been affected by kidnapping since the year 2014 to date.
And you look at what's going down in Kaduna. If this happened 7 years ago in Chibok, and you look at Kaduna, present day Kaduna, and the education in the north, it's worse than we imagined that this will be. And we'll continue to follow these stories right here on Breakfast Central. More top stories right here on the program, and we're sticking with insecurity in Nigeria. Now, as cases of insecurity keeps increasing in parts of the country, the Nigeria Police Force, seem not to be relenting in ensuring that they stay on top of the situation and arrest the tide. Now, to this end, the Inspector General of Police has appointed new commissioners of police for 13 states of the Federation and also the Federal Capital Territory. Now, according to a statement by the force spokesperson, Frank Mba, apart from the 13 states, other formations of the police also got new commissioners.
And the reshuffle is said to be part of the IGP's desire to reposition the force for greater efficiency, stabilizing the internal security order, and scaling up the fight against crimes and criminality in the country.
Now, the reshuffle is the second since the appointment of Mr. Baba as IGP as a few months ago. Now, let's quickly give you a bit of a rundown of the new commissioners and their stations, what they'll be picking up in the next couple of, their new tenure for them. So we'll have it on your screen right now.
And we have for the Niger State Commissioner of Police is in the person of Monday Bala Kuyes. We also have for Kaduna State the Commissioner of Police in the person of Eniobi. We also have in the person of Eniobi Asayamo. In Nasarawa State, we have Commissioner of Police Shoyemi Adeshino. We also have in Taraba State, Commissioner of Police Abimbola Shokoya. We also have in Benue State, Commissioner of Police Akinbola Olatunji.
Well, it also continues that list. We talked about 13 of them. And in the FCT, that's the central capital, that's CP Babaji Sunday. In Kogi, you have the likes of CP Arongwa Nwanze Udo. And for Kaduna State, the state itself, says CP Abdullahi Mudashiru. Jigawa also got CP Aliyu Saleh Tafida. And for Enugu State, is CP Abubakar Lawal.
Right. And we also have in Cross River State, Commissioner of Police Al-Hassan Aminu. Bayelsa has in the person Commissioner of Police Echeng Ewuro Echeng, and Kebbi State has the Commissioner of Police in the person of Musa Baba.
All right, so there you have it. 13 commissioners, new portfolios for them in 13 states. We'll see how it all goes.
I mean, a lot of people are looking at certain states that should be declared state of emergency, states like Kaduna State, where we know the level of insecurity is one that has taken the sleep of a lot of people, especially in that state. So those are some of the states that people will be looking at, and they would want to know how the Commissioner of Police would handle insecurity henceforth. Now, these positions have been taken with immediate effect. So that means that these people are already in those states and they've taken their position and they're doing their best to reshuffle the police system in those states.
All right, let's continue to follow the situation. More top stories right here on Breakfast Central.